Hey guys, Leviathan here, and I really hope I'm getting better at this. So today we're playing some domination on jungle, and we're gonna spin around because that's the cool thing to do. What's not cool is forgetting which direction you're going and having to turn around. So the class I'm running today is an AK-47 with extended mags. I think CZ-25 is my sidearm, also with extended mags. Flak jacket, sleight of hand, and ninja. Yeah, that sounds right. So we've capped B, and we're gonna head up this ladder, and this is where we're gonna hang out the majority of the game. The enemy team is just gonna keep pouring into me, so why move? And right here, I'm not sure what Shrine was doing with an enemy right behind him. Somebody's slacking. I hear we're losing B, but I'm pretty sure my teammates can take care of it, and we really want to stay here on this ridge, because enemies are going to be flanking back towards the rice fields, and we don't want my team having to deal with people at sea. That's my main job in this game. This part of the game is really slow, so let's take a minute and talk about my reason for my perks. Flak jacket, because I couldn't start to tell you how many times it saved my life in this game. Time and time again, especially in objective-based games like Domination and Demolition, it will save your life. People are constantly going to be throwing grenades at those points because it's the easiest way to get you off of them. Sleight of hand, because I've just become accustomed to it. I've been running it since Call of Duty 4, and the reload speeds just feel absolutely agonizing without it. And Ninja, because I use an Astro A40 headset, and without Ninja, it's the most distracting thing to hear your own footsteps. You'll notice in all of my firefights, I try and have some sort of cover. In this case, the sandbags, which are completely impenetrable, or in this case, these blocks. I'm not sure if they're completely unshootable through, but they definitely provide a lot of cover. I want to talk about this situation in particular, because this is something really important. I'm not sure whether or not that guy knew I was there, but regardless, there was no way he was winning that firefight. You should never lose a battle of patience. I could have gone after him, but I couldn't guarantee the win. I knew he was there, and if he did come after me, not only was only my head showing, but I was waiting for him and ready to pull the trigger. There's been a lot of talk in the community about what's better, extended mags or dual mags, and it's really personal preference in my opinion, but it changes from time to time. I like extended mags, but at the same time, I feel compelled to lay on the trigger more, just because I know I can, and hopefully that'll get me a kill. At the same time, there's no mistaking how helpful dual mags is, seeing as how it gives you twice the amount of ammo, and you can lay on that trigger, even though you don't have as large of a magazine, you've got twice the amount of ammo to play around with. This is a really another nice spot to hang out on the map. Our call out for it is Sniper's Ridge. You've got a really good look at Red Shack and the rice field if you get far enough out there, and B. The only thing is, you need a long-range weapon, which the AK-47 is not, which I prove here in a minute. A little bit of bad aim there, but I get them, and that's all that really matters, right? This is another part of the video that's pretty dry, and I don't have a lot to say about the gameplay, so I thought I'd take a moment to talk about what I want out of YouTube commentating, and rather why I started it. I don't expect to become the next C. Nanners or Woody's Gamertag. Of course that would be nice, we all, do it for some reason. But it's really another way for me to express my love for video games and get my gameplay out there and just show people how much fun gaming can be. Not only will I do Call of Duty, but it'd be cool to just do some of my favorite games. I played a lot of GameCube, and I would love to get, people into like SSX Tricky or old RPGs like Bates and Kaitos. My ultimate goal would be to have somebody recognize me either in-game or someone find my YouTube channel and say, hey, can I play with you? That would be like celebrity status in my mind. I think I wasted enough time talking about my goals and ambitions. Now, did you guys see that guy right up there? I'm out of ammo, I'm down to my pistol, and there's no way I can pick him up. So right here, I'm just trying to be as careful as possible and pick up that AK-74U without him seeing me. So right now, I'm slowly working my way back up to my spot. And you'll notice I'm moving from cover point to cover point, not just sprinting up there and making myself easily available to the enemy. And right here, I'm just waiting for the guy to come back. He doesn't. I almost forgot to talk about my kill streaks. By now, I'm sure you've noticed I'm running UAV, counter UAV, and napalm strike, or for whatever reason in Black Ops, my spy plane. I have two reasons for running the lower kill streaks. One, I enjoy running the support side of kill streaks. This way my team always knows where the enemy is, the enemy team is completely disoriented, having no clue where we are, and the napalm strike is great for objective-based games, being able to cut off entire paths of traffic. The second reason is, Black Ops requires a certain amount of gun skill that just wasn't present in other Call of Duty games, and when it comes down to it, I just can't seem to hit those higher kill streaks. I'd much rather run 3, 4, 5, and I can consistently run through my kill streaks multiple times in one game, than run, say, 7, 8, 9, and maybe get it only once, if I'm lucky. I know right here, it looks like I'm just tossing out my frag, and a little bit later, I throw my 2 stun grenades, but it's important to use them. If you die with them, those are just wasted resources that could have maybe saved your life. Where I threw my frag is a common place for people to camp, coming right out of the C-spawn, and I actually use that quite frequently, and you can take out the entire enemy team 3 times before anyone ever gets you out of there. As for the stun grenades, I was just clearing out the area that I intended to go to, and in this case it worked out in my favor, picking me up that kill. I meant to point out that claymore when I first put it down, it slipped my mind. But did you see that? How in the hell did I get a kill with that? That was one of the worst placed claymores I have ever seen. So now we're just waiting for one guy. We're 1 away from our kill streak, pick that up, and we're gonna go right back and do this little lap again. Again, moving from cover to cover is the best way to go about this. I have a UAV up, but there's always surprises like that, like people with Ghost. This is typically as far as you want to go on this map without pushing the spawns too much. Jungle is one of the easier maps to perform a spawn trap on. On this side, it's right where I am. On the creek side, as long as you stay behind those buildings, you won't push them out of their spawn. So you can keep them trapped in a nice small area for the whole game. As I said earlier, that shack is normally as far as you want to go, and look at me, pushing ahead, and I die for it. So there you go. Take my advice. Call in a napalm strike, and I normally don't have too much luck with these things, but every once in a while you get something good out of them, like a quad. I should probably leave that to the pros, but I just couldn't help myself. Alright, so game's almost over. We've pretty much had them locked down the whole game. I don't think we've had too many troubles at B. How the heck did that guy get past my claymore? I didn't even get a hit marker off of him. Oh well, he can have it. That's my last death of the game. I don't really have anything else to say about the gameplay, except for right up here. I cannot stress how many times I've died, and I'm just glad I made the right decision here. Picking your targets when you encounter 2 or more enemies at the same time is vital, and whenever you can, use your knife. You're not going to show up on the UAV, so why give the enemy one more chance to figure out where you are? Typically, you really don't want to do what I do here, and that's pushing into the enemy spawn. But the game's almost over, we've more than doubled their score, and at this point, I'm just ready to end it. So we're going to finish with a quick triple cap. My final score is 35-4. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and see you later.
Friendly napalm strike on the way. Securing A. Friendly spy plane inbound. Good job, team. We executed the mission perfectly.